I just went in a rabbit hole about those passport bros. I know you saw my last video about the passport bros. Now, specifically Austin Holloway, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Homie's getting death threats in Brazil. That's fucking crazy. Now, we remember that they were going overseas to find women of virtue to make wives, right? But it seems like some of them people are calling it tricking or just, sleeping around. Specifically a video that's circulating of him talking to two ladies on the beach, and he's asking one of them, how soon would you kiss me? Would you go home with me if you were feeling it right now? Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to sleep around, sleep around. But don't talk all this mess about black women, especially in the U.S., and then literally just go and be a hoe in another country. Like, come on. Also, don't come for me, because hoes deserve love too. But I also find it funny that he, tried to do an apology. But at the same time, pretty much continuously insulted Brazilian people by saying that they probably just didn't understand him and his content because they don't speak English very well or understand it. Sir, your true colors are showing, and I need you to stop digging the hole, okay? But then I saw another video of his saying, why are you guys getting mad that the passport bros are going to other countries and talking about it? There's white men here too. I'm like, it sounds like deflection to me. You're trying to point fingers at other people instead of just self-reflecting and figuring out if that's what you really want to do. Go out there and do that, but don't be sitting here and blaming the women or the people or misunderstanding, miscommunication, whatever. No, it's you. You're trash. And don't forget the old man. You know, the leader of the pack. He made a video and was saying, oh, Austin's not just out here on a sexapade in different countries and blah, blah, blah. If you look at his YouTube, it might seem like something else. But that's just my 2 cents on it. Don't listen to me. Guys, so I just found out, I just found out that the passport bros is a thing, okay? Okay. And as someone who has frequently dated outside of their race, I have no issues with people wanting to go out of the country and meet someone else. I'm Zambian, getting married to an American. All right. But what I don't get is that the majority of these guys are talking about how they're leaving the U.S. to go find more traditional women who are going to be housemakers and wives and all of this stuff, right? Right? But these are also the same guys that don't want to pay on a date that they asked you to go on. And I just genuinely don't understand that, because I'm like, please don't come to Zambia. What's up, Wirakuno? Don't come to Zambia. You may find a great woman, right? But if you are looking for a traditional woman, traditional values, all this stuff, you do realize she's got a traditional father who has paid and done things for them. If you're going to Africa, you're paying a dowry. You are not just going there and waltzing in there and grabbing this girl. It doesn't work that way, guys. You're meeting with the family. And it's sometimes not even you meeting with the family. You need to get someone on your behalf to meet the family. So I'm just like, are you guys culturally aware about what you're doing and learning about the countries that you're going to go meet this magical woman in? But another thing, I realize that a lot of these people are also going to Europe or saying that they're going to go to Asia to get a submissive woman. And I'm like, I'm confused. So I feel like you can be submissive to your husband and your partner, but also have a sense of who you are and be able to say, no, I don't want this, or can we do this, or can we do that? So what is What is this movement? Like, what is the real, like, what's the real tea? Because I'm confused. And I want to know because I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of y'all being like, black women this, black women that. Like, stop doing that, because women support women. And if you find a true woman, especially a true woman with the traditional values, she's going to be like, okay, but like, you're not with them. So why are you talking about them? You're with me. Like, I genuinely don't understand. Please explain this to me. Please. And don't come to my country. Please. Don't do it. We got enough crazy men out there as it is. We don't need to add the Americans to that punch. Thank you.
You know, I got to be honest. I think this is really a, I'm starting to think this is really a dark-skinned, like busted black female, movement and shit. Like the whole Black Klan thing and shit. The Black Klan and whatnot. The negging, just shit. This woman didn't have to make this fucking video, okay? She didn't have to make this video with her comments or that other shit she made. But she did because they can't help themselves. They have Stockholm syndrome. She's really sad, okay? Because she has to lash out at something to make herself feel better and shit. And miracles happen. She's in a relationship. She says she's getting married to some lawyer. I saw some big ham-bone looking dude. Like both of them together, they look like a fucking car accident and shit. I'm just rolling by slow, just casually looking over as I continue going about my best life. Right? She didn't have to do this and shit, but like, whatever. You shot first, okay? You shot first, ma'am. Okay? Whatever happens with other people over in whatever country they go to is none of your business. It's not going to change your life in any way. But you still feel the need to comment on it. That is your innate hubris and shit. And your innate gender-based racism and shit is always directed at black men. Okay, you don't have shit to say about white men who have been going over to the motherland just fucking it off. Got y'all all fucked up. You motherfuckers over there speaking English and shit instead of your fucking native language for most of the goddamn time. You speaking English over there with this snooty, fake-ass white girl accent and shit, okay? That shit never gets tired. You ever notice, like, you heard her voice? You ever notice how, like, chicks that look like that sound alike? They sound alike, man. It's like that practice. She looking in the mirror practicing her Becky voice and shit, okay? I had there was another snossage looking motherfucker that I drove a couple of months ago, and she had the same inflection in her voice, and I dragged her too. But that chick was a shorty, and this chick's a shorty to me too and shit, okay? All right, it's none of your business what men are doing on their vacation. Okay? It's called vacation. All right? The reason you know about it is because other misandrous, black identity extremists made this a thing. Okay? They made it a thing and shit. They didn't care about that one white dude that went to the motherland and shit, and he gave a bunch of you bitches over there. Okay, and I'm just saying, I'm not saying in Zambia, but I'm saying in general over there in the motherland, all black people, 100% black people, 96 whatever percentage black people to white. He went over there and he gave over 140 something women fucking HIV, sleep with them without no condom and shit. A lot of dark skinned sisters was giving it up to this goofy looking white dude. Looked like somebody's deviant dad and shit. This guy is suspect. But when a black man travels from the States over there, you guys give him the side eye and shit, give him the business. He gotta go extra hard to paint. That's why nobody's talking about no fucking, your country. No one's talking about that, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. You need to go deal with your man, okay? If he is a man. Maybe it's one of those non-binaries or something. I don't know. She said the guy was a lawyer or something. I don't know. And maybe you'd advise her about, putting shit like this up, okay? Because you're busted, okay? No one's checking for you. How many times are we going to see a bunch of, like, really fucked up women putting their self-hatred on display on the world stage. I mean, goddamn it, not a day goes by where you guys don't get out there and start buck dancing and embarrassing yourself. You know, hey, everything's cool, but those niggas over there. Okay, everything's cool and shit. Even though we live in another country and shit, we believe the hype. Okay, you see black people every day. And I don't even think you're in your own country and shit. You feel more comfortable around white people, don't you? I bet you don't know why that is, do you, stupid? Right? See black people every day, but you hate black men. Okay? And your men in your country slap you in your mouth. They hear that shit. And you know it. Get tired of that shit. You don't say shit. You don't even say shit about the black women that come over there looking for your man and shit because of, you know, whatever, you know, with a ruler in their hand, you know? Alright? You don't say shit about that. They come over there, act like assholes and shit. There's a stifling sense of entitlement. Alright, just like the white homies, the zaddy. But you ain't got nothing to say about that. But you gonna talk about a group of men you don't know, you'll never know, you'll never speak to. Nothing they do will affect your life in any way and shit. But you have to get on here with your head up your ass. Okay? And what a flat ass it is. You're a disgrace as a physical specimen of a black woman. Okay, you're a disgrace. You're not a queen. Right? You ain't even a lady in waiting and shit. Get your ass out there. You wanna pick cotton and shit for white supremacy? You go right ahead and shit. Alright? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Alright? You better hold on to that nigga, okay? You better hold on to him and shit. Alright, you busted. You know? From when I'm looking, I don't know how old the brother is and shit. But like you're the kind of bitch that somebody end up with when they've hit rock bottom. They've hit rock bottom. Remember, you shot first. How does that feel? Knowing every day, you had that anxiety that the motherfucker's gonna wake up one day, roll over and look at you and be like, shit, I fucked up. I fucked up, man. Damn. How does it feel? How does it feel to be the embodiment of hitting rock bottom and shit? Visually speaking and shit. Okay? You can't fake you can't fake being white enough and shit, okay? You can't fake being white enough. And fuck your pseudo-intellectualism. I'm just getting tired of it. All these bitches look alike. All these motherfuckers talking about some sexual trafficking and you're looking for a slave and shit. You know, they all look like these kind of like burnt brisket motherfuckers. You know, short-haired burnt brisket built like a fucking Minecraft, like a Lego block, you know, midsection and shit, you know, like all busted and shit. The reason you have so much time to go in the internet hole and shit is because no one's checking for you. Okay, no one gives a fuck about you. Okay, you know your purpose and shit is very, very basic and shit. Your intelligence does not matter. Okay, and so you have a lot of time on your hands and shit. Because the guy got to go out, he got to work and do his business and shit and all this crap, and then he gets to come home and look at you.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.